I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North! You stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds! Flogged by war! The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Keira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri, it seemed, had taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Keira in tow.
If I can, I'm gonna try and swap this out with a red mutagen instead, and then I'll probably do like a green on this side or something. Because after I get fleet-footed, which will be 3, I think I'll be okay with this side. Like, precise blows is really good as well. And so is crushing blows, but I'll probably be fine without him for a while. Because getting down to crippling strikes seemed pretty good. But just, like, right out the bat, I think maybe I'll get more out of magic and alchemy than I will just straight combat. Because a bunch of these general points are really good too. I wanted to talk about Lord of the Rings for a moment. So I've been thinking about the relationship between Frodo and Sam, right? And this has been coming up a lot recently. It's just something that I've been thinking about, and I wanted to share. So there's, like, Sam didn't really understand Frodo, and that really, it really put Frodo in this really awkward situation where he didn't feel supported, even by someone who was supposed to be his best friend. And the reason why is because Sam made it feel like a chore, like he was only there because he had to be, you know. A lot of the lines in his dialogue talk about how he was there, he was around, but he felt more like he was just his gardener, you know? And he was just contracted by Gandalf to watch over Frodo. He wasn't really a friend, he was just a babysitter in a way. And you see that a lot with how he just doesn't really understand Frodo's point of view, because his interactions with Gollum, he looks at Gollum like Gollum's, you know, beyond saving. And what he doesn't understand is by doing that, he's basically telling Frodo that he's the same way. Because what Frodo sees is that by taking on the burden of the ring, he's slowly turning into Gollum. And there's a certain point in the story of Lord of the Rings where Frodo, he sympathizes more with Gollum and who Gollum is and what the ring turned Gollum into, rather than who Sam is and who Sam thinks Frodo is. See, Sam always thinks that Frodo's the same hobbit that was from the Shire, But even taking the ring, that changes him, which is why he's so aggressively protective on making sure that none of his friends have to handle that, have to deal with that burden. That's why he volunteered to take the ring in Rivendell. He could have just left after Rivendell. But he understood that undertaking, and he already understood what it had done to him. And he decided in that moment that he wasn't going to let the ring influence or corrupt anyone else. He already understood what it had done to him. And when he saw Gollum, he pitied him. Sam didn't pity him because he didn't understand what he had been through. What the ring had done to him. So every time Sam insults Gollum, calls him a stinker, calls him a slime, calls him, just... And Frodo, he defends Gollum. He asks Sam, why do you always do that? Why do you always insult him and bring him down? Because in that moment, what he sees is that Gollum is just a future version of what Frodo is, of who Frodo is, of who Frodo could be in his future. And that's what Sam doesn't understand. Sam doesn't understand that every time he insults Gollum, he's indirectly insulting his best friend Frodo. He's bringing down Frodo. He's saying that Gollum isn't worth saving, and neither are you, Frodo. He says that who Frodo is becoming and what the ring has already done to him is beyond redemption. Now, if it wasn't for Gollum, they wouldn't be able to they wouldn't have even made it into Mordor. But at the same time, I do recognize that without Sam, Gollum would have just murdered Frodo and taken the ring. So that's really the only reason that I can think of that Sam was needed in that situation. He was basically a bodyguard to make sure that Gollum didn't take out Frodo. And even then, on Mount Doom, Gollum fought both of them and almost won. He waited until they had given out all their gas, they were at their weakest point, and then he pounced, which is completely a viable strategy if you're thinking from Gollum's perspective. And had it just been Frodo alone, he wouldn't have made it. So I understand that Sam had to be there, but Sam didn't understand what he was doing to Frodo, mentally and emotionally. It was just like the burden he had already been taking to protect his friends, to make sure that no one else had to deal with that really isolated who Frodo was, and kind of explains why he wasn't able to reintegrate into the Hobbit society, and why the elves had to take him to the Undying Lands. So I I had to think about that, and I really had to voice that because it's been a bit of a burden on my heart. You know, it's something that Sam and the people looking at Sam never understood. They never understood that. They always thought, oh, Sam's the best friend ever. But he was a huge fucking dickhole.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the Vulpine Morel immediately.
Vesemir told me that soon after he'd learned to cast Igni, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
How much time do I have?
Angal Stamina!
Holy!
You'll regret that!
Ow! She's so useful.
Don't make me laugh.
She's funny. Oh! Haha!
A swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
Oh! She's so useful!
Thought you were in a hurry.
You're in a hurry? I'm not in a hurry. I'm looking for loot. But yeah, I will go back. We gotta go follow the swallow, I guess. 'Tis the way. A bunch of mushrooms. Let's see. Wow. I mean, the likelihood that I go into another cave, kind of low. So I'm gonna pick as many of these as I can. Black Pal. Wandering
Look,
in the
it's rather
dark.
similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Ugh, anything for a hot bath.
She just had a hot bath.
Ni forda sol esser in Cyril. Ni forda sol esser in Eisila Kelpie.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it? Gavella Glan.
Follow the Kelpie.
I
So
wonder
the
what this means.
the horse is
They
now.
look hastily scribbled on with lime.
That's a doggy. But no, we need to jump down into the water. Whee! Sploosh. You coming? Be that way.
Kelpie. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here.
Really? Oh wow.
Look, they're opening! Let's go. The sooner we can leave, the better. Well, now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased you emerged from the portal in one piece.
And everyone still wonders why I hate to be teleported.
We must try to activate it.
Think that's a swallow.
It worked! Come!
Sure it's safe?
Of course! The Elven Mage prepared this passage for Ciri. Come on now. Gavella Glan. It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before a storm.
Good point. Oh fuck.
I've a bad feeling about this.
Tyrael not recognized. Intruders. Destroy the intruders.
Great.
She doing work, bro. Look at her go.
Shit.
Don't mind me, I'm just turning on some braziers. How much damage did that do?
Show me
Maybe I
what you
should
got.
start using the heavy attack. Gives me quite a bit of a wind up. Ah!
Angal Stamina!
I have another brazier to light, please. Ah. Ah! Hold on, he's in position. He's in position. Amazing. You gotta let him on fire. Got him, boys. Ooh, we got a golem heart. And we managed to light all 3 of the braziers. Pretty good, huh?
And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it.
Ooh. I think I'll make it. Elemental oil. Okay. And attack power versus humans and non-humans. Hang demands. Attack power versus mistletoe. Alright.
I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains.
Hot. Forktail decoction.
Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it? How it will transpire? What will she say? What will she look like?
No.
I'm sorry for getting ahead of myself. At times I forget we hardly know each other. Certainly not enough to discuss personal matters.
Not to worry. We'll get there.
Vampire oil. Oh!
Uh-oh.
What? Got that feeling again?
And more.
Oh no. A gargoglin.
Paris!
Just wonderful.
Holy brother.
ugly bastard.
Don't make me laugh.
The heck? Ugh. Oof. Aha!
Look, they're opening. Let's go.
Gavella Glan.
That's a lot of saltpeter. I needed that. Be able to use that for bombs. Time to go. Let me eat something.
Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly. I have a feeling another golem's about to surprise us.
Another swallow.
Look, it worked. Come on. Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
Gavella Glan.
Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the mage's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have?
They didn't grab the mushrooms.
Froze them before they could attack.
Sharaz! Esai Isa. Taba Doi Nilin Yama. Ren!
Wow.
Shin Tavir!
What is this?
The White Frost. Mage from the hunt summoned it. Can you seal those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest Surge. Stand at my side. Darian Annoy! Ready. Stay close. Hey, Nicola! We must close them!
Want me to go?
I'll do it! Just cover me!
You come near and I'd roast you. I told you I'd roast you.
Stamina! I'm beginning
Drop
to
some
think we might
sulfur.
make it. Hey, Nicola!
We get to do this a couple times, huh? Gonna eat another piece of food.
Giving me no choice.
Ah. Why am I dying?
Angal Stamina!
Just one more.
Like, I'm not getting any HP regen. It's like not working.
Hey, Nicola!
Maybe I can use...
Heimdall's stamina! Darian Hanoi!
Kira! What's wrong?
It was. That took a great deal of power.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, and in your life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
Come, we might still catch them.
Don't worry. I just need to loot first. I saved a Thunderbolt. But I also have to wait for my HP to regen. Okay.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
He awaits us.
All right. Give it a good shot.
You're stubborn one.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
Let's dance.
I wonder how long you last.
Don't make me laugh.
Salafatkan! Blätterwache! Diable! Diable! Marvin! Salafatkan!
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage!
Stay calm. Focus.
Have it, Ace.
Not bad.
Blätterwache!
You'll regret that! Geralt!
Oh wow. Don't get too close to that.
Marvin!
They honestly they act a lot like dogs. Like wolves and whatever. Guess they are hounds, but
Salafatkan!
Don't make me laugh.
Marvin! Diable!
ah.
Diable!
Oh, you shield too?
Ah! Salafatkan!
What do you mean?
Blätterwache! Diable! Marvin! NL!
Oof.
Come on.
The strong attack's doing quite a bit to him. So is Kira, not gonna lie.
Blätterwache! Diable! Salafatkan! Salafatkan!
Another rift!
He's already almost full HP. What the goodagles?
Angal stamina!
She lost him for a second.
Salavatkan!
Not bad.
Diablo! Diable! Blätterwache! Salavatkan! Morve! Diablo! NL! Salavatkan!
The dodge is actually so good.
Show me what you got.
Morve!
Oh,
Bella Glan. Are you well and whole? I feared.
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
If I've my knickers on straight, this looks like the elves' laboratory.
wait. Nice. I'm gonna check this out first. What? I might have to bomb it. But I don't think I have any grape shot.
Larena Luna.
All right, let's watch this message.
String ash down dreamy hills, past sparkling waters to your Nalia drifts. Slowly, softly, silently into oblivion. Sage lips blacken, frosted bones quiver. Before an icebound eye can blink, in distant skies I will watch your descent.
Shirel, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
The Witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Kira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant them. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now? After I safely led you through the cave?
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Mm-hmm. Can't imagine where that comes from. You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Velen.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cirilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Why do we even come?
Because it feels good. The Bear Legend. The Berserkers do not constitute a separate clan in terms of blood or lineage. They are instead a family forged by warriors who have heard the call of the bear, and answered it by abandoning their loved ones and joining the community of mountain dwellers. Not every man who seeks to join it is accepted into the Brotherhood. The candidates must first pass difficult trials, which usually end in their death. The last trial is the hardest. It is called the Trial of the Bear's Triumph. But few outside the Brotherhood have ever witnessed it, and none know what those who undergo it must endure. Quite curiously, the inhabitants of Skellige and themselves know very little about the Berserkers, the Wildkarls, as they call them. They do not like to talk about these man-bears, not with outsiders and not even amongst themselves. I see. Examine.
Must have burned these notes himself. The Hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
See.
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
What exactly is the Elder Blood? According to some, it is a powerful elven curse, passed from generation to generation. Those whose veins the infamous Hen Eclair flows are said to carry death and destruction with them, to sow hatred and disdain in the hearts of men. It was from this contaminated blood that Ithilien prophesied an avenger would be born, a destroyer of nations and worlds. Others claim the Elder Blood is extremely rare inherited talent, granting control over time and space to a degree unattainable even to elven sages. Sadly, few bearers of this gift have been able to control it in full. This merely partial mastery inevitably leads to sudden outbursts of the power that take the form of unpredictable, uncontrollable, and thus extremely dangerous explosions. Behind the dark legends about the curse of the Elder Blood lies the truth of these tragic cases. For obvious reason, the bearers of the Elder Blood were always subjects of great interest to the world's mighty and to mages alike. The former counted on the truth of Ithilien's prophecy, on an avenger being born who could destroy worlds and who could thus use it for their purpose. As for the latter, they hoped to harness the magic of Hen Eclair to broaden their knowledge and powers. Ultimately, however, all these plans were for naught. The Elder Bloodline broke off with the disappearance of the heiress to the Nilfgaardian crown, Cirilla Fiona Ellen Rionan. It honestly makes me think about Anakin Skywalker. Ladies of the Wood, the gods have abandoned us. The mighty of this earth care not for our fate, only the ladies of the wood watch over Velen. In foul times when plague and famine reap their harvest, we must beg the ladies for help. If they see fit, they will hear our pleas and knock back fortune's foul blows. This is how one begs help from the ladies. Find a child young and innocent, take it to the Crookback Bog. Seek out the lady's shrine, 'tis where the trail of treats begins. Set the child off on the trail, and it shall follow the sweet track and find the good ladies. The child will never want for anything again, for the ladies are kind and generous. Stand before their shrine, pronounce your supplication, and the good ladies will hear, for they see and hear all that takes place in their domain. If you made the offering as it must be done, your plea shall be heard. I will act as the young boy, the young child. Introduction to applied magic. Magic is the science of harnessing, subduing, and making use of the power of the elements. It is also an incarnation of chaos, which is why no one without proper training should ever dabble in any of its domains. Expert mages make of magic an art, but the road to virtuosity leads through years of practice, study, and hard work. It requires a considerable amount of required inborn talent. Magic was implanted in our world through the conjunction of the spheres. It was discovered to be a living, changeable, and controllable being shortly thereafter. The name of the first mage, the one who first discovered this talent within himself and grappled with its power, is unknown. We do know, however, that in a relatively short period of time after the discovery of magic, groups began to form in which talented beings could work together on developing their abilities. This period is usually considered the beginning of magic as a science, and these groups the prototypes of magic schools. The fundamental planes from which one might draw magic power are earth, water, air, and fire. In the tome which you currently hold, each of these will have a separate chapter dedicated to it. ordered accordingly to the level of difficulty and danger associated with the element discussed. This game draws a lot of, like, if I were to think about another game, another story, let's say, that is similar to The Witcher, it would have to be, In the Name of the Wind, in Kavath. It's very similar, if you ask me. Because I think that's one of the only other stories I can think of that has a wild hunt in it as well. Very good book.
Well, well, well.
Mysterious mage herbalist. Mysterious mage herbalist. Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
Is it an illusion? Can I just walk right through
It's
it?
an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nehaleni. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Thanks.
Oh, don't you worry. I think of you plenty.
Simple, isn't it?
Let's see where the passage leads.
$45%. Wild Hunt Warrior's Sword. Critical hit damage bonus. Might want to grab some weapon durability kits or weapon kits next time. Next time I have the option. Potion from Tirnalia. Enhanced saddle. Cool. Wow. Pull a bunch of sulfur now. That's good. I might have to make some Wraith mutagen. Vampire oil. And need some Nostrix.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then. Gavella Glan. We're certain to find something here.
Indeed.
Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. All right. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right. Mind repeating the riddle?
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
All right, let's see if we can solve this.
So this one's got a faithful beast.
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
4 statues, each like the other.
This one's got a tune as well. The first doesn't march on the last. I think it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let me check.
What was that inscription again?
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first, to light his fire, dared not march on the end. The
So it has to be
second,
one in the
beside
middle.
the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
So the fourth one can't be next to the second one. The second one has to play a tune and be next to the first one. And the third one doesn't play a tune but has a beast.
Lit up like a charm.
1,
Wait,
2.
something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
3.
It
4.
worked.
Looks like some elven sanctuary.
The swallow.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
Medallion's humming.
Oh,
Place of power. It's gotta be.
sick. Erden sign. Okay.
Just wonderful.
Hey, Gollum. Come here, buddy.
Angal Stamina!
Come here. Okay, I'll go. Did I get stuck?
Angal Stamina!
Dancing star. Gvenno. Griffin decoction.
Let's go.
She's ready to bookie.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be. We going?
Where you at, girl? Come here.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Kara.
Looks like a bunch of necrophages. I have a feeling they're too big for me. $23. It's pretty big. I won't be able to deal with that yet. Maybe I'll go down here. Let's go to the church first. As much as I would love to clear that up, I don't know if it's the greatest idea. Didn't want to bite off more than I can chew. Guarded treasure, huh? What level is it? 7? We can take a 7. -1. Doggy. Okay. They're scared of me. You can tell. Come back here.
Damn, you're ugly. Okay. I think I'm done playing around with them. Let me wander down here, see if I can't find a lamppost or something. Did you know, in the very beginning of this game, the crafting materials had a weight associated with them? Yeah, after a while you were just completely packed full of veggies. Imagine that, right? Abandoned what? Ooh, peoples. It's a good sign. Maybe not that great of a sign. What? You don't want to go?
With vigor, lads! Vigor! Your arse is mine.
Shut up and fight.
Oh. Honestly, that's hilarious to hear. Come here.
As it should have. Don't let up!
Good idea, brother. Oh. Ow.
What's that?
Pathetic.
Rip his stones off! Come to pass.
Ah, decapitation. Ow.
I'll rip off your melon and shit down your neck!
You're gonna what? What did that guy just say to me? Ah.
Don't let up! Fuck!
Holy schnitzel. I gotta go wait for my HP to go up again. I don't exactly want to get sniped. Holy. We're almost there. There's a pack of 3 over there. Come here, buddy. Yes. Ah! That was quite gnarly.
Piss off, or you still got legs. Man, bollocks. Go for the horse son's eyes! Still!
Ow!
Conjure it! Bastards, conjure it! Ah! Rip his nose off! As a bunch, lads! Come to pack! What's that?
You'll never learn.
Your arse is marked.
Oof. Execution. Sheesh, execution. Sheesh, dude. They just came in and wrecked all the villagers. Poor little villagers. Ooh, reverse boots. Flowers. They were such a peaceful people.
Shut up and fight.
Perish.
Nah, dude. I don't think so. Okay. Meyer Landing. These homes are pretty barren too. A seashell.
I'll rip off your melon and shit down your neck!
Oops.
Don't let up!
Like to see you try, buddy. Okay, we only have one more. They're such a peaceful, happy people. Nah, dude.
Pathetic.
Oof. The people came back. The happy people. The pleasant people.
This be the Witchman, the freak of nature. Pick more interesting things from my nose.
You're welcome.
Ever
I
eaten
even
tree
got a
bark?
level.
Me, I got splinters coming out my arse from it.
Really? What an image.
You know, Witcher, folk can say what they will.
Where'd you
Me,
come from?
I'll never forget what you did for us.
Good.
I won't be as cocky.
Doesn't matter where the grub's from, as long as the bowl's full. It's not my fault we ended 6 feet under the birches. Oi, what do you have to hide out here? The brickworks.
You, white one. What's your business? Bloody Baron know you're here?
Forest. Might toss us some grub then.
The merchant. Show me your wares.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Oh, he's a veggie. Ostrix. I could get some mistletoe. Only 5 per. Might be worth my time. They stack to 100. I'm actually quite low on space. Maybe
Wouldn't
I
mind a
should
look at
sell
your
some of
stock.
this stuff. I just feel like dismantling them will net me more. Net me much more yield.
Farewell.
Does this area not come with a brother? I think running across might be better. As long as I'm able to find a spot that's friendly. Is that a Jugga? Jeez. Is that a wraith? Oh, great. I was just hoping it'd fast travel, dude. Looks like that's not gonna work. Come here, horsey. Where you at, Roach? Oh my gosh. Okay, right. And across the marsh.
Not bad. Hey-ya!
Ghouls. And where there's ghouls, there's usually corpses.
Come on.
What the giggles? That's not good.
Move it. Hey-ya! Whoa!
Okay. Oops. Bandit camp. No. A cannibal. Serpentine patterns. Oh, wait.
Together now. Kill the whole set.
Hello?
Trying to be a smartass.
I think I can take Condyle.
Ever fight a Witcher?
Oof. Oof. Ow. Okay.
Mutant dies now! Stop!
Shut up and fight.
Together now. Kill the whole set.
No! Rumble time!
He really just said rumble time. Damn. Got some beast oil. Manuscripts, at least.
Son of a whore. That's it. Fiery curses.
Oof.
It's clearing up.
Alright! Mid-cops. Looks like there's a... General... Default... World map. All.
Matter where the grub's from, long as the bowl's full. Not my fault we ended 6 feet under the birches. Why do you have to play the hero? The only stash I have is at...
Necrophage would rather eat ye alive than scavenge your carcass.
Is that Whitechapel? Right? White Orchard. Why did I say Whitechapel?
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Whee! We's catching snails!
Greetings. Let me have a look at your stock. Take care.
Anyone want to go and jump in puddles?
I could bank this stuff, since it's just heavy for now. Along with these. Sort. Okay, let's go. I might dismantle them, honestly. Since I can't get much money out of them.
This'll cool the stuff you hate.
Oh, come on!
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
New forge any good?
Splendid. Nilfgaardians brought a two-chamber bellows from Mahakam, then sent to Vizima for a crack builder. Fellow built a brick hearth and a chimney in no time. Only thing is, the local folk don't buy from me no more. They ride to Goslitz, half a day's road, even though the duffer there's never forged a decent hoe in his life.
But he's a human. That it? Be careful, Willis. And if the tide turns and Nilfgaard abandons White Orchard, you leave with them. Humans won't forgive you for that boy's death. I'd like you to forge something for me.
That's true. Sometimes dismantling broken stuff can net you some really good things.
So long.
There's a weaponsmith. Over at that Nilfgaardian outpost. This one, yep.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Like you to craft something for me.
Ooh. +20 bonus experience from 100.
So long.
Are you here to spy or haggle?
Show me what you're peddling.
I should get a pretty good price here. I thought it was heavy.
So long.
Bog?
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The crones had put back Bob.